The official debut of the Honda CB1000 Hornet gives us a clear look at the motorcycle, with Honda also revealing some of its mechanical and equipment details. Not all of them though. While the prices of the new flagship Hornet are undisclosed at the moment, the motorcycle will first go on sale in Europe, followed by the American and other global markets. So let's look at 10 things you need to know about the 2024 Honda CB1000 Hornet. At a time when leader class and above roadsters are going bonkers with their super aggressive design languages, Honda has adopted a relatively minimalist design for the new CB1000 Hornet. However, there is a sense of aggression in its edgy-looking headlamp cowl, the fuel tank, and the tail section. Like the other smaller-sized models wearing the Hornet badge, such as the CB750 Hornet middleweight roadster, the CB1000 Hornet also gets the signature fuel tank with the wings folded forward design, having broad shoulders at the front and a tapering design towards the back. This sharp appearance of the CB1000 Hornet makes it look in line with the narrow-waisted Hornet models from Honda in the current lineup and the Hornets from the past. Honda has confirmed that the new CB1000 Hornet gets the same liquid-cooled inline-4 engine that powered the 2017 Honda CBR 1000RR Fireblade, one of the best Honda Fireblades ever, albeit in a detuned state with reduced power and torque figures. For the time being, Honda has stated that the new CB1000 Hornet claims more than 148 horsepower and more than 73.8 pound-feet of torque, with no final word on the exact power and torque figures. However, these initial insights into this bike's maximum power and torque figures indicate that Honda is not aiming at the benchmark models and beating them in the game of numbers. Instead, it will offer better performance numbers over the old CB1000R, making it more rider-friendly, especially for those new to leader-class roadsters. The change of the heart in the CB1000 Hornet over the old CB1000R calls for a new chassis as well. For the latter's spine-style steel backbone frame is not accommodating enough for the new engine. As a solution, the CB1000 Hornet gets an all-new twin-spar frame inspired by the CB750 Hornet. According to Honda, the new twin-spar frame, along with the tubular trellis-type subframe at the rear, is also a design element for the side profile of the new flagship Honda Hornet. While Honda has introduced a new frame and subframe for the CB1000 Hornet, it has retained the suspension combination of the old CB1000R. The new Hornet also comes with Showa 41mm separate function, big piston forks with compression and rebound adjustability at the front, and a ProLink Showa monoshock at the rear. Honda has made no changes in the braking department for the CB1000 Hornet. The new flagship roadster retains the brake setup of the old CB1000 R-Dual 310mm floating discs, with radially mounted 4-piston calipers from Nissin at the front and a single 256mm disc at the rear, coupled with a dual-channel ABS. The CB1000 Hornet gets a new narrower one, an 80/55 ZR17 tire at the rear, compared to the 1 90/55 ZR17 rear tire on the Honda CB1000R. However, at the front, the CB1000 Hornet also gets a 1 20/70 ZR17 tire as the CB1000R. While the new CB1000 Hornet retains the suspension and brake setup of the old CB1000R, the change in tire combination from Dunlop for the new Hornet might make the new motorcycle feel more dynamic to ride. The Neo Sports Cafe design language of the current Honda CB1000R, which makes it belong to the list of coolest looking modern cafe racers on the scene today, also brought in a fresh 5-inch TFT instrument console on the motorcycle. This unit looks modern and displays several data on the go with 4 different modes for display. On the other hand, the new bike also gets a 5-inch TFT display, which might look similar to the console of the CB1000R at first, but has cleaner display modes with relatively less clutter. In addition to the new TFT instrument console, Honda has given the CB1000 Hornet new handlebar switches compared to the CB1000R. The switchgear on the new CB1000 Hornet looks minimal but can control multiple functions, including operating the Bluetooth connectivity controls for the instrument console. Along with the body panels, the traditional edginess of the Honda Hornet models is also visible in the headlamp layout of the new CB1000 Hornet. At the front, this new motorcycle from Honda gets a rakish cowl with two tiny LED projectors sitting within it. However, the entire front fascia of the new Honda CB1000 Hornet might remind many of the new Ducati Street Fighter V4 or the much-beloved Kawasaki Z1000, as the first impressions of the motorcycle say. Along with the projectors at the front, the triangular tail lamp and the turn indicators are all LED units. The turn indicators at the front remain always on as LED position lights to improve the motorcycle's visibility in low-light conditions. Additionally, the rear turn indicators serve as emergency stop signals, with them flashing under sudden braking. Unlike the range-topping sophisticated motorcycles from European brands, the safety net of the new Honda CB1000 Hornet is minimal. Along with the dual-channel ABS, the new 1000cc Hornet also gets throttle-by-wire and 3 riding modes, though Honda hasn't disclosed the names of these riding modes. The Honda CB1000 Hornet is also expected to get Honda Selectable Torque Control, essentially the Japanese brand's version of traction control. The rider can control the safety features of the motorcycle via a joystick-type switch on the left side of the handlebar, with the selected settings displayed on the TFT display unit. Unlike the current Honda CB1000R, which is available solely in a gloss black shade, the new CB1000 Hornet will be available in 3 color options: Grand Prix Red, Matte Iridium, Gray Metallic, and Pearl Glare White. In all 3 color options, the CB1000 Hornet carries a blacked-out theme for the front fender, engine, alloy wheels, and tank extensions that wear the Hornet badge. Motorcycles such as the Ducati Street Fighter V4, BMW S1000R, KTM 1290 Super Duke R, and Kawasaki ZH2 are the top guns among leader-class naked roadsters. With all of them displaying the extremity in their visual appeal, performance numbers, and equipment levels, the Honda CB1000 Hornet comes across as a humble motorcycle in front of them. Instead of breaking benchmarks and belonging to the extreme club, the new CB1000 Hornet is a less aggressive flagship roadster, which is good enough for those new to the litter class club. It is more of a direct rival to the equally humble, angular-looking Suzuki GSX S1000 and Yamaha MT-10. The arrival of the Honda CB1000 Hornet now raises questions about the existence of the old CB1000R. First launched in 2018, the current generation Honda CB1000R follows a unique neo-sports cafe racer design amid all the other edgy-looking naked roadsters in the leader class category. With almost similar levels of performance and gadgetry in the same space, the presence of a half-a-decade-old CB1000R feels slightly irrelevant after the arrival of the new CB1000 Hornet. The possibility of the CB1000R being replaced looks even stronger because the CB1000R has remained almost unchanged in the last 2 years, with it being available only in an exclusive black edition. However, considering the differences in the visual appeal of both motorcycles, we hope Honda will keep the CB1000R going, offering varied choices to buyers.